Hi everyone, it's me, C Lefty Run, with my week 15 2024 Berlin Marathon recap for the week. So week 15, I ran 47 miles. And unlike in my previous videos, I've been feeling a lot better. Oh, I got to make a note. I got to tell you about my iron. Um, so yeah, 47 miles for week 15. I think part of the reason, like, we're in a heat wave in Southern California right now. Everyone, I'm looking at like Instagram uh stories and whatnot of people I follow and people in like the Midwest and like maybe some East Coast. They're like gloves on in the morning, earmuffs on. Not I, not I. Because August, September are two of the hottest months for Southern California. And so right now our temperatures are in the mid 90s to low 100s. And I live near the coast. So last week at work, we had to keep the kids in because it was too hot for them to go outside. So that's what we runners here in SoCal are dealing with right now, the big heat wave. But whatever, I've trained through the heat all summer, and I actually feel better training right now than I have felt this whole cycle, which is good because it's coming to a close. So let's get into it. So as I said, week 15, I ran 47 miles. I have adjusted my goal to a 3:55. So that has made my paces much more doable. I'm really glad I made that decision to adjust. Who knows what's going to happen on race day, but yeah, so my marathon paced efforts minus 10 seconds, like those have been going well. I don't want to say easy for me to hit, but doable. Whereas before they weren't even doable. So let's get to it. So Sunday I took a rest day. I had a 4-mile run on the schedule. My husband is training for a half Ironman. I did my long run on Saturday. My son had 2 baseball games. So I took one for the team on Sunday and I got him to his baseball game by 7:30 in the morning. So I just skipped the 4 easy on Sunday. I thought I would sprinkle them into runs on the week. So I went to his game while my husband did his half Ironman training. Monday, I normally do this workout on Tuesday, but Monday was Labor Day. So I moved this workout to Monday morning, knowing that a heat wave was coming and that I wouldn't be able to do this workout after work. I do have a treadmill in my house, but my house is hot too. So it would cost me $2,000 a month. I'm not kidding, to cool my house. So I only cool the upstairs and the treadmill is not upstairs. So nonetheless, I moved it to Monday. You make it work, right? And I had 3 by 2 miles at marathon pace minus 10 seconds. So the total workout was 10 miles. I warmed up for 2 and then I got into the workout. My average heart rate, by the way, for the workout was 148. My range for each 2-mile, I'm sorry, 4-mile segments, right? No, 3 by 2. Yes. Anyway, um, my range was 840 to 851. So the first set of 2 miles, my first mile was 829, my second mile was 833, and then my second stint was an 834, 833, and then my third stint was an 824, 826. I happened to run into my husband in the park that day, and so we did the last 2 together, so that kind of pushed me a bit. But yeah, I felt pretty good. So I had 50 half mile easy between each rep where I would like run up and get water and whatnot. I did have to go to the bathroom, but I made sure I timed it during the recovery portion. Tuesday, I did 5 miles. I was supposed to do 6 and you know, um, yeah, oh well, I did 5 because in the morning I've been going to Cal State Long Beach for track. And the workout on Tuesday was we like run to the track to warm up, then we warm up, then we do strides, then we do the workout. It was just 9 200s. And I was okay. So the people I run with on Tuesday morning are quite fast. So it like forces you. And I'm like kind of in the back of all these people, and they're all about my age or older. There's one girl that's younger than me. Everyone else is older, like in their 50s. Yeah. One guy's in his 60s and he leads the pack. And these are my paces, and there's people that are faster than me. In fact, most of them are. Anyway, so my first 200 was 6:10, the second 200, 5:55, 6:11, 5:42, 6:06, 6:21, 5:42, 6:09, 5:53. My average heart rate was a 130, because in between each 200, we would take a little rest. And it's just like a walking recovery, but I'm beat down by the end of it. Like, I just want to collapse. I'm so happy when it's over. These shorter reps are hard. Um, so yeah, my average heart rate was 130, but my max was a 166. My fastest pace was like a 4 something. I don't know how long I held it, but I always look at like your pace range, right, on Garmin, and at some point I hit like 430 something. I was like, ah. Anyway, so it was hot. I was gonna run 3 extra miles in the evening, but it was too hot, and I was like, "No, not happening. I don't care." So, anyway, Wednesday I rested, and again, when it's hot, like, it takes me a little longer to recover, so I just said goodbye to those 3 miles. Wednesday I rested. Thursday I was supposed to do 4 miles, but I did 6 because I didn't do the 4 on Sunday, so this is where I'm trying to sprinkle stuff in. And I did 6 pretty easy, 9:58 pace. My heart rate was a 145. It was hot, like 80, 85. So that's what I'm dealing with this week. Friday I did 10 miles at a 9:44 pace. My heart rate was 140. Saturday I did 16 miles. My average pace was a 9:22. My heart rate was 144. Let me tell you, Saturday I woke up at 4:15 in the morning, met my friends at 5:30 in the morning, and then we did our 16. Two of my friends did 22. One of them did 20. My friend, he always has a hydration vest. Like, we all had our hydration with us. And it was the hottest, I think, probably run we've done all summer. And we knew it, hence getting up at 5:30. So he always has a hydration vest. We get to the top of this hill, and that's when it's like the first 4 miles. So we all take a gel and we drink water, and then we carry on. And his freaking hydration straw thing broke, and he couldn't get any water. Oh, so anyway, thank gosh there were, it's a planned group run. So there were aid stations along the way, and we stopped at water fountains for him, and he was able to grab a bottle of water. But I was like, "Oh, of all days for it to break." And worst case scenario, he still had water in the bladder. He could have opened it and just drank directly. So, but we were all sweating. It was bad. Even at Cal State Long Beach, I ran through the sprinklers and it's recycled water. I just kept my mouth closed. So anyway, so some things to note. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I think adjusting my goal has been helpful. It's kind of built my confidence. I'm feeling better training in the heat. Like, I'm not sucking air all the time. Like, I feel like I finally have acclimated. It took me a really long time, clearly. One thing to note is I got my iron, I got my blood work done. I think I told you about this. Did I tell you I got a chest x-ray? Cause I don't know, I kept getting coughs and whatnot. And my dad died of lung cancer at 59. So every time I cough, I'm like, oh my gosh, is it a tumor? That's just how my mind works. So I got a lung x-ray, my lungs are good. Um, but my iron, every time I've gotten it checked in the past, has been like my ferritin's been like a 24. My iron's not low, but my ferritin's a 24. I think ideally it should be 50 to 70. So I did start supplementing with iron, and I just keep it by my bedside. And then in the middle of the night when I wake up, I take it. And my ferritin is now a 49. And I've been supplementing for maybe about a month and a half. So I was really happy with that. I'm like wondering if that's why I'm feeling better on my runs. I was doing Caroline Gervan, the Iron series, for a while at the beginning of the cycle. And then as my runs got longer and my mileage went up, I just felt like I wasn't recovering because the workouts are difficult. The strength workouts are difficult. So I've just been doing back to my dynamic runner program that I've been doing, and that's easier, but I'm still doing the strength. I do that about twice a week. So I shifted. I'll get back with Caroline after Berlin. I went to PT this week for my Achilles. Pretty much they confirmed it's nothing serious, so that's good. They told me to rub, like, this is my foot, right? They told me to rub the back because I have like back of the heel pain, not bottom of the heel pain, but like right in the back where your shoe rubs, where the heel counter is. So they showed me how to massage that. And I do calf raises, and he was like, "No, do them to exhaustion multiple times a day." And I was like, "Oh, I would just do 25 sets with a weight and just be done." It was like, "No, do the as many times a day as you can." And I was like, "Okay." And I will say my Achilles is feeling a lot better. So in the morning when I get up, I'm not totally limping anymore. It feels tight, but I'm not limping. 'Cause I used to be limping in the morning, and I'd have to, like, really warm it up, so that's gotten better, and then, of course, I'm using that peanut ball religiously, so things have been helping a lot, and then 2, I've been putting that peanut on my back. It's weird, and when I put it, on a spot in my back, I can, like, feel it in my quads. So weird how different parts of the body are related to different things. Anyway, oh, and another thing I've done is I've totally dumped my watch stats. I haven't dumped them, but I'm just not looking. I'm not looking at what my HRV is. I'm not looking to see what my sleep score is. I'm not looking to see what my body battery is. I'm not looking to see what my VO2 max is because none of that information helps me, nor is it going to change anything. Like Garmin today was like, you need 8 hours and 20 minutes of sleep. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, I can't do anything about my sleep. I go to bed pretty early. And then I just wake up at the same time every day. So it is what it is. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. It's just bad news all the time. So I decided not to listen to its bad news. And I just haven't been, they're still on my watch, but I just don't dig for it. So yeah, so those are some things I've been doing. So week 15, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have like 2 weeks. Like, really, this is my last week of hard training. And Tuesday, I'm supposed to run 1.5 miles times 4. I think I might push that to Thursday. I'm gonna push it to Thursday because it's gonna be hot and I can do it in the morning on Thursday. And then Tuesday, I'm gonna do 2 track workouts, one in the morning at Cal State Long Beach, and then my runner's high is returning to Lakewood on Tuesday night. So I'll do those 2, and I'll see how I feel if I'm gonna do Thursday, because I also have my last marathon pace 10 miles on Saturday. So maybe I don't wanna overdo it, right? I mean, I've spent yeah, so I don't know. I'll let you know next week what I end up doing, but, hopefully your training's going well. I'm glad that I've taken a turn and I've kinda just shifted my mindset to have a positive experience in Berlin and maybe to try to negative split. Changing my goal to 3:55, like, that seems more doable for me, so we'll see. Anyway, hope your training's going well, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.